Sorry about that. To make sure the coast is clear, just seen about 20 cars outside racing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's all good. Understandable. It's understandable. Yeah, so well, let's just say that little shipment that we stole from the Faceless didn't go down too well. I'll be honest. Kind of like started a spiral of repercussions, and let's just say that our whole block, every single property we own, every gun we own, every bullet we own, every car we own, got flattened. And the worst part about it is they took Ming. Ming's been missing now for 4 to 5 days. Apparently, he's held up in meeting with some investors or some shit. I also got his finger delivered to me as a present.
What the fuck?
And then they took Forehead also and gave an ultimatum and forced him to leave the gang. Otherwise, the gang would die. Well, gang members would die. They already put Dickhead is on life support for its brother, and another one of our members is in ICU too. So it's not looking too good. I'm gonna be honest. We have a fight to fight with next to nothing, and we're trying to make plans without trying to endanger Ming's life. So it's definitely one of those things. Whilst all the Faceless assets are poking us nonstop because they know where our hands are tied.
Brian and I did mention a person captive. So it's not Aubrey Webster, it's Ming.
It's Ming, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
Brian was saying that he saved Ming.
No, he saved Forehead.
Or yeah, saved Forehead, and he's just fucking lying out his fucking ass. He's a little fucking rat. That's what he is.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, okay? Now, it's been tough. We've got nobody. We don't have either of our leaders, and we've kind of had to, use the resources that we could. And I don't know if you know about this, but at the end of the day, the goal is to take down the Faceless, or at least slow them down. And we kind of served Charlie to the PD on a plate more than twice already, and they fumbled both times.
I will confirm this. The Faceless do have PD assets.
You think Brian's one of them?
I don't think Brian's one of them. It's actually funny because apparently during some sort of Faceless attack, I believe his name is Jackie, he got shot down by the PD. So PD was shooting their own people. And I'm assuming those people were Faceless assets. I guess we'll never fucking know.
Well, what's funny about that is we actually, when all that was going on, I assume it was from the time when they took Forehead. We actually gunned down two of the Faceless assets in the sewers. And I think they both got arrested. And the cops had them. And they got 150 months in prison and walked free.
Sorry, I'm just going to walk there and come back and pretend this is all a massive April Fool's joke. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry, can you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
Yeah, so they got one of the Faceless assets and gave him 150 months in prison. And bear in mind, it was the same. Obviously, we don't know if it's the same person, but it's the same people that were seen on camera rescuing Charlie when we unmasked him. The same people that were bombing Lolo Soul. Got 150 months. I get a worse charge if I shoot another gang.
If I'm being honest, I don't even know what to respond to that. That is either Paul police work or Bright Knight or whoever processed is in fact an asset.
This is the issue, is like, I want to believe in Brian, and Brian and I have a bit of a history, but it's fucking hard to believe what he's saying because he always plays around with the truth. It's never a straight line with Brian, but I've always had faith in him, but this, you finally catch someone and you give him a fucking 150-month sentence. It's crazy.
I have a question. Do you know if they got interrogated? Because a couple months back, an asset named Phoenix, he was interrogated, one of the Red Mosques. He was then transported to prison. He was standing in a circle, then he was sniped. Those guys might be dead already.
Yeah, so what I was told was that I called Brian because I got the finger from Ming, so I wanted the DNA to be run on it, and he told me he was in interrogation. So I think he was interrogating him, and then the guy got sent on a 24-hour hold. So the fact that the guy made it out of prison was what I was personally surprised about in the first place, because I thought Charlie would have killed him.
Yeah, like I
Charlie's very
said, I
adamant
know.
about being everybody's disposable.
A firm is quite funny because Phoenix was a long-serving person within this organization. We can confirm that. And then he was fucking sniped like he was nobody.
Yeah, we
Here's
had
the thing.
Go ahead.
You said it best. Might not be able to stop them, but we can definitely slow them down. That's what I said to the PD, and that's how we work with them. The reason why we work with them is the offshore alone cannot defeat these face fucks. PD alone cannot defeat these face fucks. But working together, well, we can definitely slow them down. But that being said, is there anything we can help to, well, I guess make your lives easier?
Well, we have a plan today. We're gonna try to disrupt their network. We've had it confirmed based on what we've had access to and listening to a phone call between Brandon and Charlie that they use an app to communicate and also to put in the orders for the stuff they need. So we're gonna test the response on how frequent and how highly protected these satellites are that they have. And based on that response, we'll trigger what our next step is.
I like that, actually. I'm assuming you're, well, going to try and disrupt it somehow.
Yeah, we're going to try fry it with an EMP gun.
You know, I don't know if you've noticed. I have, and I've been told by marshals. Throughout the last 3 weeks, they've seen people, basis assets, go to these satellites and, I guess, do something to them. They're not quite sure what the fuck they're doing. I mean, I don't know if you've read the newspaper, edition 21. They have an actual picture of a man in a red mask at Epsilon. So, well, this could be a very good angle. Because here's the thing, I'm going to put this bluntly. Going after these assets, it mean nothing to them.
Exactly.
Getting it where it hurts are those shipments. For example, you guys are the sole reason why there will be no more Brosers and M70s, from what I've gathered. He took that away. Now this, God knows what this fucking does.
Well, here's the bigger play at hand. I don't know if you've seen the Epsilon building. It is fucking heavily monitored. And we're putting an inside man inside Kiflon to try and gain access to the building to see if he can cut the cameras at any point so we can go and plant a bomb on it. Because I think if we go anywhere near it now, it's immediately going to flag something and we're going to end up on the floor dead. I have never seen a place with more cameras.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say something that I don't know if I should say. Because they are always fucking listening.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Epsilon, I don't know if you know the history of it. It was given by the Faceless to someone called Eliza. I suggest you ask her some questions.
Okay. Now, listen, I don't know if weaponry is your forte, but you know, I need some bombs. You know the type of bombs that like can be triggered whenever you want to trigger them, not, you know, the ones that you have to plant and cut a wire.
I see. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because here's the thing: is my plan is to use it as leverage. I'm not necessarily gonna Listen, I don't want to do this. I don't want to piss them off any more than they already pissed off. Because truth be told is, they've already fucking destroyed us. But I gotta get some leverage and try to get Ming back. So, you know, if my demands are met by them, then shit, maybe, you know, we both walk away scot-free, but...
You guys got any info on where Ming might be?
Negative. What we do have info on is Denzel. We know that Denzel was captured 8 or 9 months ago in Liberty City by the Faceless, and he hasn't been seen fucking since. We do know that they tend to go back to HQ like we do. So, Ming could might not even be in this city as we speak. Or maybe he can.
Well, I don't think he is. From what we know, he's at HQ.
This is what I will do. I'll get my people to try and gather as much info on Ming as possible, or track their movements. And, give me about 2 days to see what I can do. Regarding your satellite situation, how are you going to, I guess, EMP it? With a gun, you said?
Yeah.
That's something you have.
I have one, but based on the response, I kind of want to fuck with them and see if I can trick them into constantly checking other ones as well. So one might not be enough.
I'll tell you what. I'll say in like 2 hours or so I can get you hooked up with at least 5. I just gotta go back to HQ.
Alright.
Regarding the bombs, I'm gonna have to also ask my boss. Unfortunately he's not around today, so he called in sick.
There's no rush on the bombs anyways. We have it's gonna take us a minute to infiltrate the Kiflam and try to get in there and get information about that anyway. So we're not close to bombing it anyways. We got a lot of information together before we do anything on that, because I don't want to end up with Ming killed. So we gotta be smart.
Like I said, Epsilon is very interesting. Again, I suggest you know Eliza from New Babylon.
Yeah.
She may have more answers than me.
All right.
So, okay, in about 2 hours I'll give you a call. I'll try to have 5 EMP guns ready for you, okay?
Did you guys ever see the news about 2-3 days ago?
Negative. I haven't been in town. Was it Little Soul or was it something else?
No, what happened to Charlie? Live.
Negative. What happened?
Well, we kidnapped him. We took him somewhere. We live streamed it on the internet. And everybody in the city saw him get unmasked.
Please tell me he's dead. You fucking...
Well,
Please.
well, here comes the issue is, when we grabbed him, he showed us a picture of Ming in his cell. So he kind of leveraged Ming's life for his own. And the PD incompetence comes from the fact that he was in a building surrounded by the police. And they shot us out of a helicopter, and somehow Charlie escaped.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me get... Sorry, just so I understand what you just said. You live stream unmasking that stupid motherfucker. We have the history. Anyway, you unmask him. You then leave, and then you do get shot down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The police said they thought we were the Faceless, but we didn't have any masks on. And they were wearing
I'm sorry,
red masks.
they have assets. I'm sorry. Jackie being shot down, you all being shot down, 200 months, I'm sorry, somebody is pulling the strings here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I do have like 1 or 2 more questions. You have any relationship with Cal Pred?
Negative. Actually, well, I mean, he was there when we signed the agreement for Dogzone to provide equipment to the PD. That's about it.
Are you aware of Cal Pred's situation right now?
Negative.
Interesting. I'm gonna be honest. He might be someone to reach out to in terms of getting a lot of information. He, in my opinion, could be the best thing to get information within the Faceless, because he has every motive to go against the marshals and the PD. I don't know if you know this, but he's been suspended as the chief of police.
I was just about to ask that question. Isn't he the chief? But you answered it for me.
He got suspended, and everything would point to him, based on everybody knowing Kyle, that he would revolt against him. And I think he could be the in to getting anything, any information we need. And he's pretty good at it.
I'm having talk with him. You know,
Think
maybe you're
about it,
right,
Russell.
actually. Bright Knight could be a faceless asset. I mean, everything does link back to him if you really think about it.
And he didn't bring this up at all about Charlie getting unmasked. He didn't bring it up to you at all. Nothing. Didn't speak about it once.
Negative. He spoke about the fact that one of your people was kidnapped. Spoke about Little Soul. And that's about it.
And he just glances over the fact that we got him, kidnapped him, unmasked him live. They let him get away and they shoot us fucking down. And he didn't mention that at all.
Negative. It's actually surprising how you think about it. We're out here providing them with things to take down these space spots, and you didn't tell me very vital information.
The reason I bring this up is, have you seen a picture of what he looks like?
Negative. Let me guess. Ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
You could say that.
I was hoping you'd see what he looked like, because I was going to ask you if you guys know, like, his identity or who it was.
Here's the thing. Like, this needs to stay between us. I was told that the marshals know the name, potentially, of Charlie. His government name. Now, what you do with that information, I don't know, but definitely don't go to Brian Knight and say that I just told you that.
Yeah, I don't think our relationship with Brian Knight is as kosher as it once was.
Sorry.
Interesting twat. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll touch base with you about 2 hours from now, if not less. I have 5
Appreciate
EMP grenades for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
And like I said, talk to Eliza. Epsilon it's something.
Yeah. Hey, hopefully they get more shipments soon, you know? I think they need to pay a little bit. This guy, Brian Knight, is sauce, no?
I don't know how doesn't he tell him that?
This ain't good, my dog.
Did you hear what he said, though? They know his identity.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How was that not being leaked? How was the first thing that you do as marshals not release the information to the public? Is that not their job?
I don't know.
Oh, some of this shit is crazily sus.